job today, guys. That's it for us. We're tomorrow morning, 9:30 Eastern. Right now, Colin's up next. We'll see you tomorrow.
Undisputed.
Oh, crowded, loaded again today, jammed. This is The Herd on a Tuesday, live in L.A., wherever you may be and however you may be listening. We're on iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1 News could break today, and we will be live. No tape delay, baby. We are live for news that is breaking. Joy Taylor is joining me. Had so much fun yesterday, and we still got we got Kawhi out there. We got Boogie Cousins out there. We got a lot of Danny Greens out there. Still stuff that could happen in the next few hours.
Lots of moves we made. Just keep speaking that into existence. Announce it during our show, please.
All right, so let me start with this, and this is a thing hanging over everybody. Who's Kawhi Leonard going to pick? On the phone last night, dinner with a heavyweight, here's what I can tell you. Nobody leads. Don't believe what you read on the internet. Nobody leads. Clippers have had a great meeting. Lakers are telling certain members of the media they lead. They don't know that. And a lot of people I talk to who I trust say Toronto's going to get him for a year. I was last night. I'm texting. I'm on the phone. I'm with executives. I'm with scouts. I go to dinner. I'm not hearing what everybody's reporting on the www.bandwidth.com. Okay, let me start with that. But if the Lakers do sign Kawhi Leonard, oh, you can just see it coming for miles. The NBA sky is falling, crowd. Oh, my God, there's a dynasty. It's not fair. Shut up. When did golf explode in this country? When Tiger Woods, for a decade, seemingly won every major. Highest ratings in NBA history. MJ's Bulls won 6 of 8 titles. The Women's World Cup has a favorite, the United States, that's so dominant, they've allowed 1 goal and only a handful of good shots against goal. The dynasty of the Patriots is the longest and greatest ever, and NFL ratings are the envy of every league. Come on. You're telling me in the South, people aren't geeked up for the SEC football season? We all know Alabama's going to win it. They've been winning it for 8 years. Saturday mornings, people now are turned off to SEC football. You love what you love. I got buddies in Portland, in Utah, in Denver, in Dallas, in Philly, in Boston, in Los Angeles. They're completely energized today. They all think they won free agency. Just like everybody in the South thinks they had the best recruiting class. That's what we do as sports fans. We don't follow these sports just for winning a championship. If our team is good, our team is growing, our team is ascending, and I think half the league is, you don't think people in New Orleans are geeked about the Pelicans? Or people in Memphis aren't geeked about Ja Morant? And the other thing, even if the Lakers do land Kawhi, these dynasties never last as long as we think. Kevin Durant of the Warriors won 2 titles, ended with 2 horrible injuries. And oh, by the way, they were lucky to win the second one because they trailed Houston 3-2 until Chris Paul got hurt. The Heatles needed a Ray Allen miracle shot to win 2 in 4 years. The big 3 in Boston won 1. Shaq and Kobe broke up early. Stop with the sky is falling nonsense. Plus, because everybody's getting scooped up by all these teams, if Kawhi, LeBron, and AD are together, they'll have no bench and one of the league's weakest 5th starters. They'll be 1 injury away from being a borderline playoff team. They got no bench. None. They're going to have the league's worst, oldest bench. Cheapest, worst, and oldest bench. And a weak 5th starter. They still don't have any great shooters. And by the way, Kawhi's been hurt before. AD has injury issues. And LeBron came off the first and worst injury of his career. One of those veteran players, they've all got a bunch of miles on their legs, gets hurt. They're not winning the championship. So you 70% of this league this morning, minimum, in Utah, in Denver, in Dallas, in Philly, in Boston, in New Orleans, they're energized. I don't think Maverick fans, Jazz fans, Blazer fans, Sixer fans have ever had more hope. I think they're celebrating wildly in Boston today, getting Kemba Walker and Enes Kanter. I think they feel great about it. They didn't like Kyrie. They like the new guy. So there's no sky is falling nonsense. Dynasties, villains have always worked in sports. The Patriots are working. Bama's working. Mayweather gets huge pay-per-view numbers. So did Conor McGregor. Tiger Woods drove us to TV sets on Sunday. Kawhi will do the same. All right, so the team that's getting buried, and I think this is all very comical because I think they're going to be a great team, the Golden State Warriors. By the way, did you see yesterday Kayvon Looney signed? They squeezed him in. Dude took a discount. So correct me if I'm wrong, but do you remember the team that swept the Blazers in the Western Conference Finals? It was Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Kayvon Looney, Draymond Green, and they're now all back. Klay will just be back in February and March. All right. Okay, so you don't think they're any good. I'll take them this morning with the Kayvon Looney signing. I'll take my chances with the Warriors in April and May and June. Now, D'Angelo Russell got signed, and that's freaking everybody out. Oh, D'Angelo Russell's an attitude. Mark Stein, friend of mine, very respected New York Times NBA guy, doesn't like it at all.
D'Angelo Russell doesn't fit there whatsoever. They just wanted to make sure that they did not see Kevin Durant, arguably the best player in the league when healthy, walk out the door for nothing. They got a 23-year-old all-star, and they will trade him. It's just a matter of when.
He does not like the move. Rick Bucher on my show yesterday, he also does not like the D'Angelo Russell acquisition.
That's the smell of desperation. Oh, my goodness. He does not fit their DNA whatsoever. He's a younger Nick Young. He doesn't play D. He's a me guy. He doesn't play with a high basketball IQ. I'm not feeling this whatsoever. If Draymond Green doesn't end up killing him, Steve Kerr might. One of those guys is going to go, D'Angelo, come on. It's not a good fit.
Okay. Pump the brakes. He's going to be there 3 months. There's no marriage here. There's no photo albums here. They're dating to the trade deadline. Are you telling me D'Angelo Russell, a 23-year-old, great ball handler who can hit threes at the trading deadline, nobody's going to want him? Excuse me. Have you seen the money being doled out to average guys? Nobody's going to want D'Angelo Russell. By the way, can he be in his best behavior for 3 months? Do you realize his bad reputation comes from what? His 2 years with the Lakers. A week ago, who wanted D'Angelo Russell? The Lakers. Even they wanted him back. Everybody's looking for 23-year-old guys who can put it on the deck, create opportunities, and hit a three. His bad reputation comes from Los Angeles. They desperately wanted him last week if they couldn't get meetings with Kawhi. Folks, Boogie Cousins had the worst rep in the league. The dynasty said, you want to play for us? Here's what I know about the NBA. It's a guard wing league. And if you're in your prime and can shoot threes, people will talk themselves into your talent. And the other thing is, he's only got to be in his best behavior for 3 months. Even people you break up with the first couple of months always feel great, right? You're kind of attracted. It's like, oh, my God, you overlook their flaws. You're kind of cute. She's really attractive. And you kind of know it's not perfect. And then in about third, fourth month, you're like, I got to get out of this relationship. That's all this is. Steve Kerr makes everybody better offensively. Steph Curry's the easiest star to play with.